we're gonna go ahead and try to get a driveway kind of cut in before it gets dark. We only have about an hour before dark. Just gotta come up here and turn this corner. We're almost there already. It's only been about 3 minutes.
3 minutes, don't let him lie to you.
So, first fire. Yeah, morale has just tanked since. You can kind of see what I've been dealing with mud. The truck's here. Still appears to be in one piece. Don't break. See what my floorboards look like. This is like my worst nightmare, is abandoning a trailer. You tell the cops, keep an eye out for a white box trailer. They never find them. All right, guys, well, this is it. Decided on the first property that I looked at a couple videos back. Just the 7 acres of raw land. I'm excited. I'm gonna just start fresh. I think that was the best decision and the price was right. So we're here today. I've got a few other people you guys may recognize with me. We're gonna go ahead and try to get a driveway kind of cut in before it gets dark. We only have about an hour before dark. So this is gonna be hard to do, but we're gonna try. Got my camper, trailer full of stuff, Nat Moran's rigs back there, and then Brian and his friend is back here. So we're gonna get the chainsaws out, start cutting, and see if we can't get a driveway in here so we can camp here tonight. You're gonna have to take out a couple of little trees, and then if you look, there's already kind of a natural driveway, so we don't have a whole lot to cut. We're gonna cut right through here, and then I want to make a turn in the drive so people can't just look directly into camp. We're gonna go right through here, make a turn, and then you'll see there's kind of already a natural opening. It kind of goes around. I'm gonna keep these trees, go around those trees, and just make this big circle, the main camper right now, I think. Yeah. Already just had to take down one tree and a couple branches. Already got most of the driveway in. Got the berm all knocked down. Just got to come up here and turn this corner. We're almost there already. It's only been about 3 minutes.
3 minutes, don't let him lie to you. My grandma always said, if you're gonna exaggerate, make sure it's known.
Well, it's 3 days, 3 days later. Oh man, we were so naive. Came in, morale was high, everything was exciting, just cutting in a new driveway into the new property. And yeah, morale has just tanked since. Still excited about the property. There's nothing wrong with that, but the rain showed up. And because it's raw land, nothing's packed down. It has just been like a muddy mosh pit of just disaster in here. My boots right now weigh like 50 pounds. I'm kind of stuck in here until it dries up some, but we did get a lot of work done. Brian and his friend helped out quite a bit. They took off. Nat Moran stayed, and her and I have been cutting some trees back, and she's been a big help hauling branches, you know, and moving them aside, and helping kind of me plan out where this drive is going to go, because I have something pretty cool in mind. So here's the main driveway coming in. You guys saw this on the first video. There wasn't really much here. This is already kind of a natural opening. Just kind of took out that tree, if you can see it right there. Took out a couple branches, and opened it all up. Now the whole idea is I don't want people to be able to see right into what I'm doing from the road, so I wanted it to come up here and turn. You can kind of see what I've been dealing with mud. This is for a future project, so we're not going to worry about that right now. But coming up here, it's going to turn off to the left. Of course, this will all be fenced and gated off. But kind of ended up making a little bit of a circle drive, but it's more than that. That road that I was showing you for a future project, that I think, and now things could change, but I think that's going to be like where the main area is, cabin, you know, my storage garage setup and things like that. Whatever I end up doing is probably going to be over on that end of the property. This side, however, is just a cool area, and I loved how it was set up and the views and stuff from here. So since I have a lot of friends that all have campers and most of us are YouTubers, I wanted to make kind of my own little private campground. So I have now a little campground that's got a few spots. I haven't even really counted them. So I'm going to walk you through it and try to show you kind of what's going on. We've got this area, and a lot of these areas were already, it just worked out nice. A lot of these areas were already naturally open, and it didn't take much to clear out to get a road through here. And it just worked out perfect that there's all these little like private almost camp spots. So I don't know, it's almost like this was made for that. But this is probably the biggest of all the spots right here. You could probably get a good sized camper in that. This is the first spot I showed you. There's already kind of a natural little trail through here, and this would be kind of a cool place to put a campfire. And then second spot is right there. You can see the road turns and goes back over here. Obviously this isn't all done yet, but this road comes around. I just have the trailer parked there with some projects in it. And then that goes back out to where we started at, the driveway where it turns in right there. So this is the loop. You can kind of see I have boards laying out because that's sinking in the mud. So this is another camping spot. I pulled in, but immediately just sank into the mud. You can kind of see how deep my tracks are. So I backed out of there before I got too stuck. Where Nat is at is a nice little tucked in spot. Where I'm at is just in the middle of the road. But the idea is to follow this natural opening already, kind of make the road turn right there. And you can see a little spot to camp here, a little spot to camp there. And then the road will meet back up. Oh, if we get through all this, meet back up over here. So the roads just kind of move through the natural openings where the trees were at. We just had to take a few limbs down, which I love the look of that. I think it looks really nice. That way it's not just straight roads through everything. I do plan on having some meetups with friends here, and then that way we can all kind of camp around. Oh, I forgot to tell you the best part, and probably what we're going to do the rest of today. Hold on. Here we go. First fire. So I've been kind of burning in that all day long. I had some cinder blocks and a couple 2x6s that I was going to use to set my truck camper on, but I think I'm going to go with a different route. So for right now, it's kind of a makeshift bench. I just actually got this. This is kind of like a campfire cook swing. So you can cook some steaks on that or put a Dutch oven on that. There's hooks here that you can hang your tools on and whatnot. So that's going to be kind of a cool little addition to put over the fire and be able to cook some meals over that. So I think this is going to make a pretty cool little area to eventually get a bunch of chairs around here. I might have to clear out some of the rocks when the mud goes away. And then I might have to bring in some gravel or something. But it would be kind of a cool place to be able to sit around the fire. So I actually did a little bit more work out there to the fire ring. I'm pretty excited about it. Actually, I can't wait to get cooking out there. But I wanted to mention that I have recently started trying HUNGRYROOT. Because living out here, I am an hour and a half away from a grocery store, and I can't ever come up with good recipes anyways. So I decided that giving them a try might be a smart idea, considering the food gets delivered here every single week, and the recipes are already all right here in one spot for me. They have all the ingredients that I need, and to me it just makes more sense. So if you're unsure what HUNGRYROOT is, it works like a personal nutrition coach and grocery shopper. They plan your meals, they shop for you. Everything is personalized to your tastes and goals. For me, I'm trying to watch my weight, so I can choose things like low carb, sugar free, just health focused options that actually taste good, and I don't have to overthink the meals or nutrition values. It's super simple, just to jump on their website, tell HUNGRYROOT what you like, what you don't like, your health goals. They automatically fill your cart with personalized food, and it gets smarter every single week based on what you eat and what you enjoy. There's no meal planning stress. There's no wandering around the grocery store aisles with a huge list of ingredients. There's no trying to read labels for junk food ingredients. It just makes eating healthy actually doable, even off-grid. They have over 50,000 recipes to choose from every single week. It makes it easy to stick with healthy eating, especially if you're trying to do things like eat cleaner, eat higher protein, reduce inflammation. For me, living remote and off-grid, this just makes sense. It's healthy food, delivered, personalized, just one less thing I have to worry about out here. So if you're interested in HUNGRYROOT and want to check it out for yourself, there is an exclusive offer that you can take advantage of right now. Just for a limited time, you can get 40% off your first box and enjoy a free item in every single box for life just by clicking the link below or going to HUNGRYROOT.com and use code ENJOYLIFE. That's 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life at HUNGRYROOT.com with code ENJOYLIFE. So a lot has changed. The weather started getting nicer, and I had to drive back into town for a dentist appointment that I couldn't miss. Then I was trying to beat a snowstorm getting up here, but I had a lot of gear to bring up. So I left my truck camper on the property, which is where I'm at right now. And I just had my pickup truck and my enclosed trailer fully loaded down with gear and like $500 worth of food, like everything to stay up here for a while. Anyways, I was making the trek up here and timing was off. Snowstorm hit. I got stuck. I figured the extra weight on the trailer was really causing the issue, so I abandoned the trailer and tried to leave in the truck just to get back up here to the property. Well, that didn't work either. Apparently where I'm at was just extremely slippery mud, and I had to abandon the truck as well. I had to walk back to the property. Here I am now. I have been waiting for hours. It is now late at night, below freezing. So I'm hoping that the road that was slushy, well, not slushy, it was really slippery, muddy, slushy would be the best explanation. I'm hoping now it's frozen. So we're going to walk down the road in the middle of the night and try to get my truck back at least. That would be nice. So let's do that. I don't have a lot of hopes that I'm going to get this truck out. It really depends on if it's slippery, icy, or if it's just crunchy, icy, to where I can get some sort of traction. Yeah, the ground feels definitely frozen, so that's a plus. I brought two pairs of gloves with me as well. One for working and one for just warmth, depending on what happens. I don't expect anything to happen, but you know, out here by yourself, you don't want to take a risk of anything happening. All right, got a ways to go. I'm feeling like it's a very good possibility this might work out. The mud is not sticking to my shoes like it was earlier, so I think we're gonna get enough grip on the tires, I hope. All right, so here we are. The truck's here. Still appears to be in one piece. Let's go see if we can find the trailer. Like I was saying before, I had stocked up on a bunch of food. My coffee is in this trailer right now. Most of the food is fine, even if it freezes, but I want some coffee probably when I get back, and if not when I get back in the morning for sure. So we're gonna find it and then see if we can get this truck out of here. There she is, just abandoned. This is like my worst nightmare, is abandoning a trailer. Luckily, nobody's up here. There's no other tracks on the road other than for me earlier trying to get out of here. With the way the roads have been, I don't expect anybody to be coming up here. Can't look at my combination. Oh my gosh, it's cold. Lock's a little frozen. But we got it. Okay. Coffee. Found it. This is why I don't want to leave this trailer here. I've got $1,000 cooler. I don't even know how much that is in Blue Eddy. Power station, smoker. I mean, it's just all sorts of gear. It's stacked up. Just a lot of money sitting here on the side of the road. And trailers are the worst because what do? You tell the cops, keep an eye out for a white box trailer. They never find them. So we'll see if it's here in a day or two when I come back. Hopefully it is. All right, now let's go find the truck again. Okay. The door's frozen. Yes, that's what I need right now. Don't break. There it is. See what my floorboards look like. This is right when you're supposed to comment and tell me how much of an idiot I was and unprepared I was and how wrong I was and whatever else you guys want to talk about. All right. I might have to back up because this is downhill over here. If you can see me, this is going downhill. That's uphill. I might have to back up a little bit, get out of these little holes that I'm in, and see if I can gain some traction. I got it in a 4-wheel low, and see if we can get up this hill. Back up a little bit. Hopefully this works. It's working better. I'm getting further than I was before. This might work. Just take it slow up this hill. After we get up this hill, it should be fine. Well, I made it to the property. couldn't help but just sit there and run it through my mind that maybe I could have got the trailer. Because here's the deal. If I don't get it now, tomorrow, all this snow and everything's going to melt as soon as the sun comes up. And then there ain't no way I'm getting it out tomorrow. But I don't think I had enough traction to get the trailer pulled all the way up here. Man. See, that's the thing. Like, what do you do? You know? Do you risk it? If I go back, I might end up getting the truck worse stuck. Then I'm stuck without a truck up here. So I guess I'm safe. I'm here. I have the truck next to me in case I need to get out of here for some reason, emergency or something. The stuff in the trailer is just stuff. Hopefully it'll be fine. I think that's what I'm just gonna call it. We're not gonna get the trailer. It might be a couple of days. That's fine. I'm glad you're home safe, truck. All right. Let's get inside where it's warm. I always hate wearing these. I always mess my hair up. How's it look? Anyways, I'm just gonna go to bed tonight. I'm exhausted, and I still got stuff that I still got to make my bed. Puppies are just laying on that. I got to put my sheets on. It's been a long day. Yeah. So, good night. After careful consideration, basically sitting there and thinking about it all night, I've decided I'm going to go ahead and just go get the trailer before the roads thaw out. I think that's going to be the best deal because it's going to start getting nicer over the next couple days, and that road is just going to get muddier and muddier. So I just figured it was so much easier getting up the hill last night that I at least need to go down there and try it. She is. I'm gonna go ahead and get hooked up and then see if we can get this thing out of here. All right, all hooked up. I was trying to get these rocks out from the wheels and from under the tongue jack, but everything is frozen rock solid to the ground. I just don't want to be leaving big rocks in the middle of the road. Anyways, the road is pretty rugged and rigid and frozen, so I think this is going to work, but we're not going to know until we know, so let's get moving. Oh, yeah. I think we got it. Now I just gotta back in so I'm not sitting in the mud. You kind of have to go right there next to Nat's SUV, because all this down here, right in here, turns into just the nastiest mud on the planet. So I can't park right there with the trailer. I'll be stuck there for days. All right, mission accomplished. Got my trailer parked in there. Got my truck parked in a good spot so I won't get stuck in the mud. Easy accessibility to leave. So I'm ready for the big thaw, which I assume is going to happen today. It's already starting. All right, so Nat's gonna make us the hole in the bread toast. What do you call it?
Eggs in a basket.
Okay, eggs in a basket.
So I'm just going to make a hole in the bread.
What happens to that hole?
You cook it. Let's see.
Wait, you need something smaller?
Well, I could do it this way. Except for I'm using the wrong end of the cup. We're gonna have to get creative here. Usually this cuts right off with the top. Usually use the top part of the cup, but I don't have a cup big enough. So we're just gonna make this camping style, and we're good with it, right? Hold on, I gotta add more butter. Oh, yours fell apart. It's so hot. This might be a disaster.
Actually, they don't look
Here, I need to add eggs to yours.
quite as bad as I was thinking it was going to.
Ouch.
Uh-oh. Well, just let it go for a minute, because it'll stick if you don't. You just kind of let it ride for a minute.
Okay. Okay, that's not the pretty side. We'll flip that back over.
So how do you feel about the finished product?
I think mine is definitely better
Yeah?
than yours.
Look at that. Eggs in a blanket?
Or basket.
Basket. Eggs in a basket. And,
Whatever that is.
yeah. That's perfect. Thank you so much for making breakfast this morning.
Oh my Lanta. Don't make that. Is it terrible?
It's delicious. Perfect. Okay, well, the big thaw is not happening quite as fast as I wanted it to. It seems like it's going to stay below freezing all day. The sunshine is thawing it in spots, but apparently it's not bringing in, or it's freezing on top of my solar panels up here, because I'm only bringing in like 400 watts of solar. I should be bringing in more than that. So I'm going to grab a ladder, get up there, see if there's snow on it, ice. It's already in the afternoon, so I don't think it's even going to get muddy today before it freezes back up this evening. Here's the trailer. I'm going to get some stuff out of. Hey, what's up?
Photo bombing? My photo bombing?
Yeah. Hey. Oh, my photo bombing? Whoops. When YouTubers collide. There's your camera right there. Sorry about that. Never mind me. You're loaded down. So I think I'm going to get that ladder, and I have an extension pole here, and then I ended up getting a little tool to scrape snow off the panels, but it's buried in here, so I'm going to have to get that out. Stand by. All right, so I found it. It's like a snow bulldozer attachment. You're supposed to put it on an extension rod. I thought it came with an extension rod for how much this thing costs, but apparently not. So I'm using like a painter's extension rod. This thing goes out pretty far. That way I can push the snow off the panels. And it's soft. It's like a rigid but soft foam, so it won't scratch anything. Oh yeah, that's the problem right there. We got to get this cleaned off. Oh wow. You guys see the Humphreys? Mount Humphreys? The snow-capped mountains way off in the distance. Anyways, let's get this thing cleaned off. Got a big sheet of ice right here coming off. There it is. Probably gained 50 watts right there. Looky there. All right, let's see the numbers now. Look at that, we're bringing in 1,200 watts solar right now. Heck yeah, we'll get that battery charged up. So now we're 100%, no ice on the panel. Just bringing in solar, there's no more snow in the forecast. Hopefully this dries up before it freezes tonight. And we're set to go. All right, grilling up some turkey burgers on the cast iron. It's been a long day. Just Nat and I have been getting a bunch of stuff done around the property. I'll have to catch you guys up probably on the next video on what's going on with that. But yeah, just gonna cook this up and then probably call it a night. Just been sitting out here too long, it's too cold. So as soon as dinner's done, then I'm in for the night. So I appreciate you guys sticking around. And until next time, I'll see you then. Thanks, bye. All right, so cheers to some tasty turkey burgers and the new property and good friends being here hanging out. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers.